Am I live? I should have tested my audio. My music might be too loud. Ooh, yeah, let's turn that down a little bit. All right. Okay. How's it going, y'all? I should check my streams. I want to hold some, what is Green Tiger Speakeasy? Green Tiger Speakeasy is just like me holding safe space for people to medicate. Of course, my dogs want to chime in. They were all nice and quiet. I thought, now's my chance. Oops. So I'm going to check my streams right here on stream. This is a new situation. Hold on, let me take this off. One second, guys. All right. I'm going to go on here and check my YouTube, make sure we're going. I don't know. This is the first time I've done this. I'm dual streaming to Twitch. Welcome, Twitch. Follow me at Master Michelle FL on Twitch. And then YouTube is JMO Jenna. Just my opinion, JMO Jenna. Don't type just my opinion. Just type JMO Jenna for Jenna Michelle, Master Michelle, Jenna Michelle. That's me all day. So we're gonna look. I'm gonna change my account really quick and look to see live. It says we're live. Shut up. It's happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. Welcome. I am Jenna Michelle, aka Master Michelle in some circles. I do like to discuss, advocate for, and educate about cannabis and other herbal gifts from God. Let me jump in here really quick. Okay, so we've got that one going. I'm gonna pause for a second. So we have that, and then I'm gonna run over here to Twitch really quick and make sure. Are we dual streaming right now? Let's see. Home. There's my Twitch. Who's twitching? Oh, shut up. The red light's on. Oh my god. I'm literally dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch right now, ladies and gentlemen. Wait. Shut up, I am. What? All right. So we do have the chat overlay. And if I see some chats coming up from other people other than me, I'll pop them on screen. Y'all can chat. Hello. I do not condone any illegal activity whatsoever. What I do is perfectly legal where I'm at. I am a card-carrying cannabis patient in Florida. But I'm also a patient educator and a patient advocate. I like to help people who are uneducated, wanting to learn more. Maybe people who are struggling with doses or modalities, something's not working for you. Ask me anything. If it's inappropriate, I won't answer. But yeah. Anyway, just want to hold space. Welcome. I wanted to show you what we're listening to. Here. There we go. This is Music Lover on YouTube. It is copyright free. So I just want to plug the actual video that we are listening to in the background. No, I don't mean any disrespect. Y'all go follow and subscribe and do all the things for this entity on YouTube. Props. Okay. So anyway, I'm just thinking in my head, yes, we are safe on YouTube and we're safe on, I think, on TikTok, but on Twitch. We are not on TikTok. We are not on where I have to be careful. So, being legal, I'm going to choose. Oh, shit. I did not realize that was happening. I'm so sorry about the audio issue. Okay. How about that? So I don't have any more audio problems. Look at I have, what do you call it? Headset head. And I also have, I'm having problems with words and stuff. So we're going to medicate. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do one of my favorite blends. The terpene blends in these two provide pain relief for achy body, joints. The middle of my back right now, between my shoulder blades, is just like, I have spots where I tend to clench, I tighten up and clench up, and I carry the stress there. So I do stretches physically, but I also help avoid building that stress up in lactic acid. So I like this. These tunes are pretty cool, Music Lover. Alright, so I'm going to do a blend. So I'm going to take a little bit of Emerald City Kush. Sprinkle that. I'm using my glass. Yeah. Sprinkle some of that in there. Tap, tap. And then I'm going to put some queso pero, which is, Spanish is cheese dog, which helps me remember it is from the European cheese strains, and from Star Dog. I think queso pero, Star Dog, and the UK cheese blend, or the strain. Maybe it's called, is it blue cheese? I don't know what it's called. Anyway. See, I can't even talk right now, but we're going to medicate, and hopefully that'll all go away. Peace out. So all I did was I took some ground natural herb, no additives. It's just been turned upside down. It's cut off the plant, turned upside down, and hung in climate-controlled situations so that it dries and cures without creating molds and mildews and stuff. That's just to preserve your health and keep it clean. Welcome in, by the way. If you want to chat, I will pop the chat overlay up so you can see your chats, or I'll highlight them down where the tic-tac is. I'll show you, like this. So if you chat, and show that social comments display here. Oh, actually, I should edit that. Huh. Can I? Anyway, I can make more. And in the, that's another place. Okay. So yeah, I can showcase chats on the stream. That's kind of cool. It's a new feature. And if you have any questions, if you have something that's not working for you, you're having issues with your meds, you're curious about cannabis from an educational standpoint, welcome to type in a chat message and ask me anything. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Emerald City Kush. and queso pero, and I've put them together because I like the effects of the terpenes in both. I get a nice, I had a rough morning this morning. Oh my goodness, you guys. And I'm not complaining. The days, every moment is a new moment. So I went, the dispensary had a specific product that I had been waiting to try because I'm poor and I was waiting for it to go on sale, and it went on sale, buy one, get one free. And I was like, oh my God, now's my chance. I went down, ordered it, went down, went to pick it up, and had missed a text message from them saying that my recs were not up to date. And like my rec said, it's expired. So in Florida, for educational purposes, you get a card, and you pay the state for your card, but then your doctor has to do your prescriptions every 6 months or so. And that's common. I mean, that is expected. It's, you have to go to the doctor and get renewals on your prescription, make sure you're okay, it's not affecting you adversely or something, right? Anyway, it's hard to keep track of which dates because they don't run at the same time. So this time my card was up for renewal, and I renewed my card with the state, not realizing that my recs were about to expire. So now I have to budget to pay for the doctor to update my recs and my prescription so that I can. It's a lot of work. You have to stay on top of it. And I wonder if there are people out there that are not benefiting. Hopefully people have caregivers who will help them become, like I would be a patient advocate caregiver. Like the only money that I would require is what it would cost. So like I would require the person to pay the $75. If I'm going to go pick up for them, I have to have their caregiver license through the state. I have to be connected to them. So they'd have to pay for stuff like that. But like that's what I do. Like I love talking to people, educating people, explaining why your edibles aren't working, or maybe why, not always, but maybe why. What other kinds of foods to eat with cannabis to help keep from building tolerances, or to help accentuate, or perhaps maybe help you relax more with cannabis, to accentuate the relaxing effects, or to accentuate the energy effects, or there's all these different techniques and things that you can do naturally, not with anything illegal, but just enjoying nature's goodness. I mean, it's important to reconnect, and I think that's what cannabis does, is it helps us reconnect to our spiritual selves. Just my opinion, always. JMO, just my opinion. That's what that stands for, y'all. Just my opinion. I don't know. Anyway. I like sips, and I don't like big clouds of smoke in the room with me. I mean, I'm okay with the smoke, but that's wasteful to me. I think about all of the little oil particles that are bouncing around in that air I just exhaled, right? If I'd held them a second longer, more of them would have stuck, and I would be absorbing them already more quickly. It's osmosis and science and how your lungs work, how oxygen's absorbed into your bloodstream. It only makes sense. If you take a big deep breath and you hold it for a few seconds, you actually absorb more oxygen. So why, if you take a draw why would you think that you don't absorb more THC if you hold on to your hit a little longer? Anyone who tells you that that it doesn't make any difference is probably trying to sell you cannabis, or they're repeating something cool that their dealer told them. Just saying. My opinion only. No offense to anybody. It's only just my opinion, right? Peace, y'all. I wonder if anybody would be interested in an Uber Eats stream. And if that would even work. That's crazy. I wonder if I could share screen to an Uber Eats stream. Shut up. Later, I mean. This only lasts maybe an hour maximum, so when you inhale it, you metabolize it, goes right into your bloodstream, you metabolize it out pretty quick. And different modalities are amazing. And how they work, it's interesting. Like, if you like science, it's kind of fun to understand, like, conceptually get why and how cannabis works and how the different modalities work. You can customize your look. If you have a headache, I have this tincture. I don't even have to, I barely take a drop of it, right? And just rub it on my forehead. And I swear to you, my headache goes away. It's crazy. You have to have the right products, you know what I mean? You need to ask questions and get the right stuff. But it's available. And the problem is it's suppressed because it's not profitable. But listen, if you go back and you study the origin of the Hippocratic Oath, it's kind of interesting, hypocrisy. Anyway, the Hippocratic Oath has to do originally, in its original form, it has to do with not accepting money, teaching people for free, passing on the healing arts as legacy, as with love for mankind and humanity, right? That's what it was about. Rockefeller came along and just killed off a bunch of naturopathic physicians. Even now, naturopathic doctors end up dying. And I truly believe in the really crazy cases and the number and the consistency of crazy cases. It's curious, right? Anyway. There were captions. That's what I was looking at, because I have some captions. So sometimes we stream to the Green Tiger Speakeasy group, right? I have captions, y'all. Isn't that crazy? Fun times. Excuse me. Let me come out of here. Skip trial. It keeps trying to... I'm just checking oh my gosh, I'm live on. And I'm going to pop on here and do a text on here going, what? Dual stream. What? I'm dual streaming, y'all. That's kind of cool. I like this funky music. Isn't it funky? It's just kind of like bow, 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 bow. Oh my goodness. I need to do more you know what I think the easiest way when it comes to opening containers, because I just had a message that says, how do I open my pre-roll container? And look, I might have different containers. Different dispensaries have all different kinds of containers, so it depends. And here's the thing, what you need to remember and train your brain right now to avoid this problem, and I'm not criticizing anybody, but how I got over this, is before I leave, I ask for instructions. How do I open this? Do you have a sample package I can practice with you? Show me how. Teach me how to do this, because there are crazy little buttons you have to push or little spots you have to squeeze in a certain way, or And so opening pre-roll containers, they come in such a variety. I've had the little clamshell, like open and close, that are plastic with little plastic locking tabs on the sides. There's the tubes. So it depends. Even zipper bags. There's a dispenser here that puts all of your purchase inside of a locking zipper bag. And I literally cut it open. I cut the zipper off the bag. When I got home, I was just like done. I was too stressed because, you're not supposed to medicate and drive. And so I'm home ready to medicate. And it's like, I can't get the damn package open. That's not a good thing, So this particular bag, it was a zipper bag. And the zipper just slid across. It didn't do anything. You literally had to line it up on the correct side. So you had to look and see which way the hook inside went. And look, I wear glasses. Like, I'm not trying to look at tiny stuff. Anyway, I slide it all the way over and push the hook deep down in, which took a lot of finger strength. I was a massage therapist. I had pretty strong hands, and it was difficult for me to do, y'all. Anyway, just gonna pop. Oh, I keep bumping my laptop. I need to get another stand. This is one of those white wire covered, the white shelving kind of things. I just need my laptop up a little higher, so I'm using it for right now. So on TikTok, Master Michelle TikTok, TICTOC. I have Instagram, Master Michelle FL. Also, that's my Twitch as well. I thought I muted my Discord messages. Ooh, I should put my Discord on here too. I will do that. Not right now because I'm not medicated enough for that yet. How y'all doing? Welcome in. If you want to chat, I have chats. Oh my god. Oh, it's my own test from. So see, look, we are streaming from Twitch, Master Michelle FL, and we are streaming from Show. What? Dual stream from YouTube. Canon Consult with JMO Jen. Oops, I was plugging the wrong one. So I'm streaming to, not necessarily, if people start watching and you guys like this channel, I will keep Canon Consult with JMO Jen. Maybe even stream to both of my YouTube. I don't know why I would do that, but hi, welcome in. Got the funky sounds going on. This music lover. This is our YouTube copyright free choice. I'm just trying to promote. Shoot, hold on. Let me block mine for a minute so you can see. Back there, then you can't see it anymore. But here, there we go. How's it going, y'all? I will, I'm going to take the chat overlay off. Oh, that's why, because the graphic's in the way. What's up with that graphic? So I have to have the thing on the corner. So see, this purple thing here is in the way. So it's like hiding. Maybe not. You can kind of see the name of the artist of the copyright free tunes we are enjoying in our chill hangout session. Look, I just want to hold space. There were times when I wanted to burn with somebody and there was nobody out there. I'm just me. I'm not trying to put any. Yeah, what you see is what you get. I'm not editing. This is all live. I don't care. It's just me, y'all. This is really nice. Because you get that stinky funk from the cheese. Get that herbalness from that Star Dog. And then the Emerald City Kush. It's confetti. Emerald City Kush was Oz Kush. And what was it? I wonder if I can pull this up on my phone. The QRC thing hasn't been working right lately, so let's see. I should be able to just like point my phone at my container and go to the website. But for some reason, it hasn't been working. Oh, it did work. Oh my gosh. Oh, shut up. I think it worked. We'll see. I still have to put the barcode and all that junk in it. Okay. Which is microscopic, which means I have to go back into my phone and open my magnifying freaking camera on my phone so that I can see the numbers. 655680. Go search. Ah, come on. Oh, that's why. Because that's a 4. Hold on. Let me just double check myself. Double checking. I think that's what I did. Yeah, I did it wrong. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. See. Search. That's the one. All right. So we're going to look and see. Download the page. There was a batch test information for this particular strain. That's one of the things I love about Florida, depending on your dispensary. I mean, you can access it through any of your dispensaries, I'm sure. There's a way. But Grow Healthy in particular makes it super easy to see what's going on. Oh, let me pop my chat on over here and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Yeah, if anybody wants to chat, I will bring it up. I'll bring it up on screen. Captions. TikTok. All right. I'll leave TikTok up for now, and I'll watch the chat over here. Social comments. What and what? Okay, dual streams I've got. Okay. So I'm looking at this one, and this 19% THC. This was it. Borneo. I wanted to look that up. I saw a new terpene that I hadn't seen before. Ooh, I just got a source for all kinds of terpenes. Yeah, here we go. Nice. So, Purple Haze, Girl Scout, Diesel. So Borneo, I'm going to say Borneo. It's Borneol. Oh no, I got an ad popped up. Hold on. Camphor, ginger, thyme, rosemary, sage, and marjoram. Camphor, ginger, thyme, rosemary, sage, and marjoram. So it's something that has the scent that is in all of those. So it's not any one of those particular scents, but it's kind of a menthol, camphor, and earthy sort of, like, not minty, but like menthol, like in your nose and your head, kind of camphors, but earthy as well. This is for reducing stress, relieving pain, and relieving anxiety. Some of the strains it's found in are like Purple Haze, Girl Scout cookies, Sour Diesel. So, yeah, that's Borneo. a good source. Awesome. So now we know, right? I wanted to see what that top. And then there's limonene, which is that sort of, it's the lemon, it's a citrus in your nose, sort of. Beta-myrcene, which is sort of a kind of an herbally acidic fentanyl alcohol. That one's another good one. Let me look that up really quick. Fentanyl alcohol. Make sure I'm spelling it right, yeah. Fentanyl alcohol is a monoterpenoid found in hemp and plants like lime, nutmeg, sweet basil, and wild cherry. Due to its aroma that resembles pine, lemon, and camphor, it's a common ingredient in perfume manufacturing. So fentanyl, interesting. What does it do? What does it do? Fentanyl is a terpene in both hemp and basil. So it's got a freshness to it, that crisp sort of. It's a secondary terpene found in hemp, valued for its fresh, earthy aroma that also naturally occurs in basil. This terpene makes up to 16% of the volatile oils of some species of the aster plant. Let's see, that's a perennial flowering plant. There's like 180 species that produce star-like flowers. Anyway, fentanyl possesses a piney, camphor-like flavor and a refreshing scent that makes it a perfect component of fabric softeners, liquid detergents, powdered detergents. It's widely used in the fine fragrance industry as a popular ingredient in perfume. Let's see, whether you like basil, whether you've played around with basil or not, you've experienced fentanyl. You might have come across the fresh aroma of this terpene if you've ever held a bouquet of aster flowers. It's also present in herbal shampoos, body sprays, other products without even being called out. Like, you don't even really notice it. Anyway, nice, that pine, lemon, camphor, basil, aster flower. That's fentanyl alcohol. It's spelled FENCHYL. So yeah. Cheeks on. All right, guys. I'm probably not going to stay on here very long. I just wanted to pop on, say hey, burn a little. I need to eat something, and then get my I'm going on the road. I think I'm gonna do some Uber Eats. I need money. Damn it. So let me clarify. I finally got my headlights fixed, so I can actually drive my car a little bit more now. And as long as gas isn't prohibitive to actually earning decent money, might be climbing up out of the hole. Hopefully. Working on it. Yeah. Well, welcome to the Green Tiger Speakeasy. If you pop in later, this is just a beginning. I'm going to try and hold down some safe space for cannabis education, discussion, sort of support group for medicated, for cannabis patients and curious individuals interested in natural, I can't say, I think the term healthcare is already taken and perverted. So healing arts, we're going to say, if you're interested in the healing arts, I'm happy to share. I'm not here to make money. If you would like to make a donation, you can find Master Michelle on Is it Cash App? Yeah. Made me get that one. Actually, so many people were like, do you have a Cash App? Do you have a Cash App? What's your Cash App tag? So it's $ Master Michelle. Super simple. MasterMichelle. Donations only. Look, I appreciate it. If you want to contribute, if you want some product reviewed. I need to set up a P.O. box and wish list and all that junk again. So you guys see, interaction. So, what's your absolute favorite strain? Let me know in comments below. I think mine so far, which is kind of funny. It's because it's got a lot more mentally to it than I took a trip to Colorado, and as a guest of Colorado visitor, you can go into a dispensary and purchase recreational cannabis. For the first time I ever was able to legally purchase cannabis, which was really cool. Total trip in itself. Like that was like my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, in my head, I'm not freaking out, but in my head I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm legally in a shop. I just gave my identification. They put it in the computer, and I'm waiting my turn to go in and actually shop in the store. And they had these big acrylic jars, really cool, big clear acrylic jars with the nuggets in them, and you could literally pick them up and smell. And they had people working in the dispensary, processing and making orders and stuff like that, rolling and doing all the things, measuring and so I'm assuming they would get it in bulk in bud because they put some in these containers. You actually had a little magnifying glass on the top built in, it was part of it. So you could look in and see the trichomes and things on the nuggets, and you could throw little holes so you could smell it. So one of the strains they had was Pineapple Express, and look, I saw the movie. You saw the movie. We all saw the movie. If you could try Pineapple Express, if you haven't tried Pineapple Express, just because it's a famous strain, why wouldn't you try it, right? So I got it. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, it was nice. Might have been because it was the first legal, the whole mental association, you know what I mean? The whole concept of everything, all of it. I don't know. JMO, just my opinion. Some funky beats. Who is that? Bouncy? I dig these tunes. It's great. I hope I don't get I have to figure out, you know what I need to do? I know how to do this. I'm going to figure it out really quick. I need to add who we're listening to right now. Like this stream or whatever. Oh, I know. This is how. Wait a minute. No, go. There. I need to. Right click and copy, right? And then get out of there. Okay, make this big again, boom. There we go, fix that. Come over here, boom, boom. Can I edit? I can edit. That's one of the cool things about Restream I'm finding. I can come up in the description because I find a good tune. I can jump in here and I can music. Go follow. And put a little plug in, Control V. Oh, I can do that. I just figured out how else to do it too. Hold on there. And then next. Close. Boom. I think we're good. And then I can come over here into captions. And I can actually... edit this. Edit. Okay, watch what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go. Oops, I'm such a dork. Music. And then secondary text. See if I can do this. Control V. Oh, you know what? That's not gonna work because it's a link, and I don't think it's not a link. I need to put. Hold on. I'll think about this for a second. I'm gonna come here and go. Do. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh no. No. I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, there's cool dance and electronic too. This is Music Lover. So just go put in. So, no. It's going to be easy to find them. It's going to be here. Music Lover, no copyright music. That's what I need to. I can't. This is who we are listening to right now. And I want to copy the name, right? And right click, and it's in the description already. So it should be, the link is in the description, and I'm going to, what happened? Did I mess it up? What are we listening to? Oh my goodness. Yes, okay, this is what we're listening to. Okay, good. Okay, wait, I don't want to do that. There, okay. Okay, now we're gonna do this. Control V. There we go. Save. And then I have a show button. There we go. Music Lover, no copyright, and I can pop it up every once in a while and hide my face. Hello. Hi, guys. So that's the copyright-free music that's going on in the background. I just want to give them props because I'm not trying to steal anybody's. I didn't make this music. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's not intrusive, but I like the beats and rhythms. It keeps my head entertained too. I think I'm going to green screen the walls behind me. They're just gray walls, and I had this interesting tapestry print thing that I love. It hung in an apartment I had 25 years ago. It's just one of my cool. It's got the female triskelion, so there's 3 females in a circle, like yin yang, but there are 3 instead of 2. And it's got a lot of symbology and the Celtic knotwork look. Yeah, I vibe with it. Anyway. Like, I like the circle idea. Everything goes around. Everything, circles back. So if you're miserable, go make somebody happy. Because you get what you give, right? So without expecting anything in return without expecting anything in return. And that's the trick. You have to go out and make people better. I think that's where happiness comes from. Making people happy, helping people grow, setting them up to succeed. I love that. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. There's no competition. Because no matter what, I'm going to be perfect. Because all I'm going to be is me. And that's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can be perfect at. No one else can tell you otherwise. Right? I'm just saying. If you're genuine and real. Mm-hmm. That's funny. I love these. These are called Mamba. And they don't have... Oh, these have natural and artificial flavor. Wait a minute. What? This is not what I thought it was. Don't get these. Actually, it's better. It is better than the bright colored ones. See, it's pink. You can't even tell because they're not very bright because they don't have red dye 40 and all the other chemical stuff going on, right? So, yeah. We're subscribing to these guys. I like it. What do you think? Can we play the next one? Wait. Let's see. No, I don't want to download anything. No, I can't download, unfortunately. And what we were listening to before. So I'm going to go back. Ba-doom. Yes, there it is. That's what we were listening to and enjoying. Let's continue the enjoyment. Don't wreck a good thing, right? I'm just saying. How's things, y'all? All right. $4757. I look up and the timer says, I'm always getting those combos and stuff. Oh, I am going to be reading from the book of Thomas. If you're interested, actually, I'm sorry. From the Gospel of Thomas. Also from the book of Thomas the Contender. But, yeah, actually, that's interesting. I've done some readings from the book of Thomas. But, my book keeps opening to the book of Thomas the Contender, which was actually written by Matthias, not Thomas himself. But Matthias followed around Thomas and Jesus and wrote down, took notes and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me just a second. I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back. Hold on. Let me get in here to a caption. And we're going to hand this on. Put this up here. Okay, I will be right back. Just a second. Hello. I'm back and I grabbed a snack. Look, when you are wanting some, look, if you know you're going to get the munchies, right? Why not arm yourself ahead of time with something portion controlled? These are small, individually wrapped. There's only a few ingredients in here. I recognize everything, right? Like, I'm familiar. There's no weird chemicals. Annatto is a coloring. Anyway, it's just a little like mini granola bar, but my stomach is really growling right now, so it's nice to have something you can go to. And this is a salted caramel. I do have this one's, oh, I'm sorry, this is caramel, almond, and sea salt. Caramel, almond, and sea salt. Mirrored, right? It's kind of cool. Oh, come on, get out of the package. Wait, is it split? Okay, all the crinkling. Oh, come on. It's like totally stuck to the top. There you go. It's because it's made with a rice syrup, which is a little stickier. Anyway, so you got nuts and like all this dip stuff on the back. It's caramel. It's the caramel flavor stuff. I mean, it's made with pretty simple ingredients like milk powder and sugar and whatever. Wait, it's made with almonds, chicory root fiber, honey, glucose syrup, which is sugar syrup, right? There's some palm kernel oil, some sugar, rice flour, milk powder, sea salt, carob powder, soy lecithin, natural flavor, and annatto. And that just makes that little so. Oh yeah, on this, holding all the little pieces of broken almond and stuff in it. Here we go. It's definitely almonds, like whole, not messing around. Whole almonds is what it's made of. And that salted caramel, that tastes really good. I totally got that. Boom. Oh my god, that's so yummy. If you take a minute and let the flavor roll around in your mouth, explore the textures. Enjoy like the whole sensory experience. Your food becomes more satisfying. Don't make it about trying to fill or consume as much as you can. Like inhale, swallow. That whole feeling and concept usually comes from emotion, not from actually your body. If it is a body thing, then there's something particular your body's craving and that you need. Yep. Oh, now I see why the bar is too small. My jaw would be tired from chewing a big bar, although a big bar would be like a meal. It's nice. It tastes really good. Well, there's like these little rice ball. That's what the rice flour is. Little rice ball Crispies with the see the little balls? Those are like mini crispy rice. They are. So they give you a different texture, crunchy element. You've got that coarse crunch of the almond. And those are coated in like a caramely, just it holds everything together. Syrupy goo. They're nice, actually. Definitely a sweet treat, but I also taste the salt because they're salted caramel almond. These are like 0.7 ounces, not even a whole ounce. $28 grams. Oh, isn't that convenient? 28 grams. You can use it as a counterweight. Anyway, just kidding. So, yeah, that one's the caramel almond and sea salt. And these are just the little snack bars. Like, see, not a big bar, but it is a nice snack. And this multi-pack came with this caramel almond and sea salt, and also it came with the dark chocolate nuts and sea salt. And that one looks like this one, except it has dark chocolate drizzled over, and then instead of the caramel, the tan colored stuff on the bottom of this one, it is a dark brown. Oh, those are good. And that's just right. Look, find something yummy, but is also not so bad for your body, at least, right? And stay prepared. Another good choice. Just 2 real ingredients. Seriously. It's called cashew cookie, right? This is gluten-free, it's vegan, it's plant-based, good source of fiber. It's nutritious. It actually has nutrients in it. 6 grams of protein. It has vitamin D and calcium, iron, potassium. Like, it has some sugars, but it's not crazy. Like, and sugars are good emergency food source if you're not actually eating a lot of actual food. 230 calories. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 2 ingredients. Cashews and dates. And it's delicious. It's just a little, like, something to fill your belly. We're trained to need all these things. McDonald's commercials for McDonald's and steakhouses and all these big fancy. Watch out for consumerism. It's easy for consumerism to trip you up. Just saying. Anyway, guys. I'm gonna head out. You guys soon here. But I want to start coming on and holding space. Burning a little cannabis, talking about medicating and methods. Have topicals work for you? Let me know. Do you have questions? You want me to review something? What do you want? Let's chat. Come hang out if you want. And I'm only holding the space because I found cool people on Facebook to hang out and enjoy the community in the room and all that, the vibe. So I'm just myself, just hanging out. like to talk about cannabis, gardening, spirituality, healing arts, naturopathic healing arts, patriotism, all kinds of things. I'll even talk politics. Just be ready. If you ask the questions, I will tell you what I think. And I'm open to learning, and I'm open to educating. But I love to learn, so I think my ball's cashed out. Yeah, it's done. Rub it down. All right, guys. We are physical. No. Are you physical? What is your beingness? I'll give you a hint. Even the Christians admit you're immortal. What happens when you die? You either go to heaven or hell, right? Anyway. I just wanted to put some of this out here, the Thomas the Contender, the book of Thomas the Contender, really quick before I head out. I'm just going to just turn this down a little bit. Take it off for a minute. We are going to hop on and take a listen, take a look at, not hop on, but I'm going to, what I'm reading from is called the Nag Hammadi Library. The Nag Hammadi Library, right? What these are the basically like the books of the Bible that were left out of the Bible. I mean, some of them may be divinely inspired, some of them may not. They're individual writings coming from different sources in different places, attributed to different people, with also stories of conspiracies surrounding other groups of people and all kinds of craziness and confusion. However, all I'm interested in is that when I ask the universe for growth material, something to help me find my way in the craziness and keep my center and remember who I am, a book like this will fall into my hands. And this happened, I swear. It was like, okay, I've been studying books of the Bible again. I mean, I grew up around, different sects of the Christian religions, and saw from different perspectives as a child. So, like I got a pretty decent education, in religion in general. I also watched hypocrisies and people use the Bible to explain their ugliness and hatred and things like that. So, those kind of things are not, I don't enjoy that stuff. So I got to a point where it was just a lot of contradictions and I was like, wait, I'm not even feeling that spiritual connection anymore. So I need something different. What's going on? Bring me something, drop something in my lap. And that's where I was at the thrift store. This book was like $0.25. And I was like, okay, that was meant to be. So I picked it up and I started studying and I read. And two of my favorites are both from Thomas. I relate to Thomas. Like, I think like Thomas, if that makes any sense, right? And there are two. And one is the Gospel of Thomas, which was written by Thomas. And basically it was just like the secret sayings that Jesus wrote down, or that Jesus told him, like, it says, these are the secret sayings which the living Jesus spoke, and which Didymus Judas Thomas wrote down. And by the way, Didymus Judas Thomas all mean twin. And Jesus himself calls Thomas my twin, right? It's the book of Thomas the Contender is the seventh and the last treatise in the Codex 11 of the Coptic Gnostic library from the Nag Hammadi. It's a revelation dialogue between the resurrected Jesus and his twin brother Judas Thomas. Now, can I just tell you, Jesus's twin brother Judas Thomas? There are a couple of different theories here, and I just want to think about it on a simple level. Jesus's twin. Well, didn't angel come and say you're going to give birth to the Savior? And like if he's a twin, they were both in the womb. Which one? Wait a minute. Right? Was Thomas the quiet, contemplative one who didn't speak much and Jesus just happened to get all the notoriety? So is there more to it? Right? Anyway, it's a revelation dialogue between the resurrected Jesus and his twin brother Judas Thomas, supposedly recorded by Matthias, who was supposedly the apostle of Matthew. And it was just before his ascension, supposedly. It's literally an expression of traditions native to Syria and Edessa about the apostle Jude, surnamed Thomas, the missionary to India. Anyway, there's a bunch more. Gospel of Thomas and the Acts of Thomas also, which I need to find that one as well. Book of Thomas Contender seems to occupy a median position between the Gnostic Thomas and the Acts. One, date of composition, relative dominance, and role. So it goes into some literary information. But it's interesting. I'm just interested in the text, to be honest, because my creative mind wants to meddle in it and hear it and feel it. And it intrigues you right from the beginning. In me, anyway, it intrigues me right from the beginning. It starts out, the secret words that the Savior spoke to Judas Thomas, which I, Matthias, wrote down while I was walking, listening to them speak with one another. Right? The Savior said, Brother Thomas, while you have time in the world, listen to me, and I will reveal to you the things you have pondered in your mind. Now, and this is in quotation marks, it starts out, now, since it has been said that you are my twin and true companion, examine yourself and learn who you are. Examine yourself and learn who you are, in what way you exist, and how you will come to be. Since you will be called my brother, it is not fitting that you be ignorant of yourself. And I know that you have understood, because you had already understood, that I am the knowledge of truth. So while you accompany me, although you are uncomprehending, you have in fact already come to know, and you will be called the one who knows himself. For he who has not known himself has known nothing. He who has not known himself has known nothing. But he who has known himself has at the same time already achieved knowledge about the depth of the all. So then you, my brother Thomas, have beheld what is obscure to men, that is, what they ignorantly stumble against. Not in a mean way. I don't think ignorant is a mean way. It's like unknowingly, like you're ignorant of it if you don't have the knowledge, right? Anyway, that was my own opinion interjected in there. The last line was, so then you, my brother Thomas, have beheld what is obscure to men, that is, what they ignorantly stumbled against. Now Thomas said to the Lord, therefore I beg you to tell me what I ask you before your ascension. And when I hear from you about the hidden things, then I can speak about them. And it is obvious to me that the truth is difficult to perform before men. The Savior answered, saying, if the things that are visible to you are obscure to you, and this is you all, like it's a plural version of you, in parentheses, it's a PL. So it says, now, let's see. The Savior answered, saying, if the things that are visible to you all are obscure to you all, how can you hear about the things that are not visible? Right? So if you miss things that are right there, right? How can you hear about things that are invisible? Like there is no visible proof. right? If the deeds of the truth that are visible in the world are difficult for you all to perform, how indeed then shall you perform those that pertain to the exalted height and the plura, which are not visible? And how shall you be called laborers? In this respect, you are apprentices and have not yet received the height of perfection. Now Thomas answered and he said to the Savior, and I have to tell you, coming up, there are some excerpts that are missing. So I will say, I'll do like a little dots to indicate something's missing there, but not yet. It says, now Thomas answered and said to the Savior, tell us about these things that you say are not visible, but are hidden from us. And the Savior said, and here's where some missing stuff. The Savior said, all bodies, something, something, the beasts are begotten, something. It is evident like, blah, 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 blah. This too, those that are above, something. Things that are visible, but they are visible. Things that are visible, but they are visible in their own root. It's starting to get a little more coherent. I don't see much more missing. So it says things that are visible, but they are visible in their own root. And it is their fruit that nourishes them. They're visible, but they are visible in their own root. So this is about like root, the idea of a root, right? But these visible bodies survive. These visible bodies, the physical visible bodies, survive by devouring creatures that are like them, similar to them. But these visible bodies survive by devouring creatures similar to them, with the result that the bodies change. Now that which changes will decay and perish, and has no hope of life from then on, since that body is bestial. Ponder. Again, I just keep feeling like this brings that. It's like Thomas got that. You shouldn't forget that you're not actually, beingness is not made of human meat and flesh, but your actual beingness, your essence in the depth and core of of yourself, way in the middle of everything that animates your whole entire existence. That is part of God, and that's connected, and we forget about that. And see, it just makes sense. Like, I don't know. If not, I get it. If it sounds crazy, I get it, because it is kind of crazy, but it's another way to think. And I love Thomas's perception and his perspective. I feel like Thomas actually brought me back to God. Like, thank you, Thomas. Like, to the creative life force, to the energy, to source, and kind of help me understand how to, what do you call it? How to translate, right? The religious language. Wait, what's going on? Am I still? Okay, I'm still live. Why is this stuff popping up? Let's find some Discord. I don't know what's going on, but it needs to stop. Notification settings, mute. Category defeat, no. Messages, I need to mute the channel for until I turn it back on. Shh. Oh my goodness. I just have all of these things that pop up all the time. Constantly. And I should have my own settings for my whole entire thing. Oh, so sweet. Okay. Nope. What did I do? Stop. Get out of there. I took it to the Discord help center by accident. Anyway. So Thomas, so he says, some things are visible, but they are visible in their own root, and it's their fruit that nourishes them, which makes sense. Because if you think about a tree, the fruit in the wild, in the wilderness, yes, some animals and bugs eat some of the fruit, but mostly the fruit that drops on the ground, it nourishes and fortifies and grows bacteria for the tree that helps the tree grow, and it helps perpetuate the species by dropping seeds, and it grows and it continues to spread and grow, and that's the way it's supposed to be, right? It says, but they are visible in their own root, and it's their fruit that nourishes them. But these visible bodies survive by devouring creatures similar to them, with the result that their bodies change. Now, that which changes will decay and perish, and has no hope of life from then on, since that body is bestial. So just as the body of the beasts perishes, so also will these formations perish. Do they not derive from intercourse like that of the beasts? That's Jesus's words. Do they not derive from intercourse like that of the beasts? If it, the body, too derives from intercourse, how will it beget anything different from beasts? So therefore, you are babes until you become perfect. And Thomas answered and said, therefore I say to you, Lord, that those who speak about things that are invisible and difficult to explain are like those who shoot their arrows at a target at night. To be sure, they shoot their arrows as anyone would, since they shoot at the target, but it is not visible. Yet when the light comes forth and hides the darkness, then the work of each will appear. And you are light. Enlighten, O Lord. And Jesus said, in answering that, he said, it is in light that light exists. Thomas spoke, saying, Lord, why does this visible light that shines on behalf of men rise and set? The Savior said, O blessed Thomas, of course this visible light shines on your all's behalf, not in order that you all remain here, but rather that you might come forth. And whenever all the elect abandon bestiality, then this light will withdraw up to its essence, and its essence will welcome it, since it is a good servant. It's almost like I feel like within myself it resonates and echoes. I feel like this is like, of course this visible light shines on all your behalf, not in order that you all remain here, but rather that you might come forth. And whenever all the elect abandon bestiality, then this light will withdraw up into its essence, and its essence will welcome it, since it is a good servant. And here's the thing, is be fruitful and multiply. Like, there's like 3 different interpretations and layers to everything that you read. And so this could have multiple meanings. That's why I think it's divinely inspired, because it kind of triggers whatever God needs to message to you, and you can hear it, like you feel it. I don't know. It says, blessed is the wise man who sought after the truth, and when he found it, he rested upon it forever and was unafraid of those who could disturb him. Isn't that beautiful? Blessed is the wise man who sought after the truth, and when he found it, he rested upon it forever and was unafraid of those who would disturb him. Peace. Isn't that lovely? Lovely. I'm going to let that marinate for a bit, y'all. I want you to remember your beingness is a spirit. It's not necessarily, you're not the body. You have to use the body. It's like your body's like a multi-dimensional game controller that lets you interact in this universe. Like spirit, your spiritual self is perfect peace and perfect love and perfect bliss and perfect happiness and comfort. And being yourself is the one thing that you can do absolutely perfectly. So do you, boo.